I would use your character in Street Fighter, especially after that move you did in what did you do? You slammed the guy and you went straight to the armbar?
That was against Ray Borg, the Mighty Whiz Bar. Beautiful submission, pulled off. I learned it from Matt Hume. And yeah, it was probably one of my favorite submissions I've ever done, just because I've trained it so many times in the gym. Never, when I was in the pro leagues, social media isn't what it is today, right? You see everybody, this is what I'm working on, and then they go out and they do it. For me, I was always focused on just being in the lab, working, honing my skill. And then that time in that fight, the opportunity presented itself, and I just threw homeboy up, got that submission, and it was that
was beautiful.
Perfect.
But what is it? It's like a suplex to an armbar?
Suplex and armbar, like in wrestling, if somebody does a sit out, you suck them back. You suck them back and you pin them.
Hey, yo.
What? Suck him back and pin him?
You suck the dude back, then you pin him?
No! Wow. Good Lord.
What is going on
this
here?
This man watches too much Next Fight. He goes, I'm trying to get my dick sucked from behind. I never had that before.
Is that your fantasy? You trying to get your dick sucked from behind? That is crazy. He is so analytical with your technique. He broke you down real quick.
So it's sucked back from wrestling, and then usually when people lose their balance, they go like this. They want to catch their balance. And it was an opportunity for me to basically display that technique is something that Matt Hume taught me. And he did it to me. That's how I learned it. Like, we were grappling, and one day he just threw my little ass up and caught my armbar and submitted me. I was like, what the hell did you just do? And he goes, well, you're so good now. I can't just do a normal armbar against you. I have to think outside of the box. And luckily, like, my mind, I'm like a sponge, and I have a high IQ when I fight. And he was like, I can teach you this because you're athletic enough and you know how to implement this move in a fight.
Bro, I noticed how smart you are in fight and what type of mind you got in that one fight when you knocked dude out with that flying knee. Because I think the fight before, it was a rematch, right?
It was a rematch,
and
yeah.
he hit you with a knee, right?
Yep.
And I knew it right there. I saw you wanted to get him back the same way. The same way. Like, most people just want to win. They're just like, I want to beat this guy, but you like, no, I'm going to knock you out the same way, but worse.
Yeah. I think when that knee happened, obviously different rules of one championship, right? You can knee a grounded opponent. Something I wasn't very familiar with, because how do you train that in the gym? Like, okay, Rampage, I'm going to rock you, and when you fall down, I'm going to be throwing knees in your face. So when I got rocked in that first fight against him, I was trying to get up. I did an underhook, horrible technique. Underhook, he timed it perfectly, landed that knee. Then after that fight, I went off, fought Rotang, and then I was ready to fight him again. And my mindset was just in a whole different level, that when I moved and I hit him with that right hand and he was backwards, I was like, oh, I know what this is. And I threw him. Like, if you go back and watch it, when it's slow motion, you see my face like, oh yeah, here it comes. And I just threw everything I had in that knee.